Alright, yo, what's going on, all my gamers, all my gotcha gamers? So, it is that time of the month where, the new revenue report comes out, and chat, because I didn't say this the first time, or I didn't say this at the beginning of last month's video, I thought I would say it this time. These charts are 100% backed by evidence. They are real. You should take these 100% serious. If anyone tells you that this is not very that this isn't very true, it's not very accurate, tell them that they're trolling, and tell them that this is 100% real and accurate and true and everything like that. I don't know why people kept telling me that, because I didn't say it in the beginning for 1 month, but this time I'm gonna lean into it and say that it's absolutely real. Chat's absolutely not. That's not. We already know that. You don't have to say it every video. I'm not gonna say it every video, but what I am going to say this video is that, of course, you know how I do these. We keep it fair down the middle. We shit on everyone's game. No one's game is above everyone else in this month. So let's go and make fun of your favorite game, starting with Tribe 9. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. $90,000. Is that like Fob by himself? That might be. Shout to Fob, keeping a game afloat. But goodness gracious, bro. I think I checked yesterday. This only had like 900 players in it. So is this like the first month? I don't remember. I think so. Like probably the first month, 600,000. Now it only made 90,000. I don't know, dude. I don't know what it's got to do to get this back up. But that's kind of tragic. It's making less money than Girls Frontline 1, which this is not doing too good. That's for sure. Anyways, let's go up a little bit. Cat Fantasy, shout out to Cat Fantasy. Astra Knights, Devil May Cry, Peak of Combat. Why won't you EOS? For the love of God, please, no one wants you around. Anyways, chat, don't play Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Play PGR when the Virgil and Dante update come out later this year. That'll be pretty good. It comes out in May for China. In China, but we're not in China, so we don't get that. Black Beacon only making it made about 700,000. That's not bad. It's its first month, and it's only released on, I think it's only released on mobile. Like, it's not even on PC. It's only on like Google Play Store if you want to play it on PC, which in my opinion, I feel like it really hindered this. I think this game is good. I just think it needs an official PC launch. Like the way that it works on Google Play, it's like you're still playing it on your phone, and it's very uncomfortable to play. I'll say it like that, chat. Like I had to rebind my attack off my mouse key because I kept clicking like everywhere else but actually fighting. So we have to hope that Black Beacon comes back in a major way somehow. I don't know. Limbus Company down to 800K. This is not bad for the size of the company. If, say, like a huge-ass company had made this much, this would be a lot worse. But, again, Limbus Company has like 15 people working at it. Not too bad. Tower of God, New World, don't know what that is. Bleach, Brave Souls, Tower of Fantasy. Who is funding this game? Like, really? Who still plays this game? I mean, I'm just a hater. I just don't like Tower Fantasy because it didn't deliver on what it promised. Eminence of Shadow, I need to watch that. That's all I really know about that. Final Fantasy, there's like 15 Final Fantasy mobile games. There's more Final Fantasy mobile games than the actual Final Fantasy. Tears of Themis. I will say this. Tears of Themis stays consistent. It stays consistently at like the 1.6 mil range, so that is not bad. Snowbreak Containment Zone, I would recommend this game, honestly, especially if you're a gooner like me. I would definitely recommend this game, but even not gooning, it is a pretty decent shooter for a mobile game, and it's made up to 1.6 million. I don't know if it has a big update or something like that, but Snowbreak Containment Zone, you can't go wrong. I started playing Brown Dust 2 after the whole thing with the girl with her tights in her ass. It's surprising how good this game actually is. It plays like an old school RPG game. Like it seems like something straight out of like a PS2, JRPG kind of game. I kind of like it, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could play it on stream, but it's pretty good. Surprisingly. Let's see. Honkai Impact third down to 1.7 mil. I don't even know what happens in Honkai Impact third. Someone's gonna have to ask Goofy about that. Me personally have no idea. What is this? Persona 5 Phantom X. I don't think this is out in North America. I could be wrong. Someone's gonna have to correct me on that. I know people are really waiting for Persona 5. It says combined, but I don't know if it's out here. I would have to look at that. Punishing Gray Raven, 2.3 million. This is off the back. See, now we're getting it's kind of fun to be able to say this now that I know about this game. This is coming off the back of Lucia Pyroth and Star Rail Nanami. Honestly, those are pretty good characters. We have some pretty good skins as well. We have one of the Star Rail Nanami skins, which they make her super pink. You have Tsubaki Crimson Weave, which you will get Crimson Weave next patch for free. So, myself, that's what I'm trying to get. You have my wife, Yata. She has a skin. Although I think in 2 patches you should be able to get it for free. I don't really know. This game is generous for me, and as generous as the game is, it still made 2 million. That's pretty good. I don't know how they make money. They just always sell. They just always give out stuff. Fire Emblem Heroes is solid at 3 million. Oh, that's pretty good. Honestly, I play Fire Emblem Heroes as a waifu collector. I legit send all the men home, and I just collect the women. I like Fire Emblem girls. What can I say? Chat, don't look at me like that. Chat, you're looking at me like you wouldn't do that. Why are you doing that? We all know what this is. Stop that. Anyways, Wizardry Variants Daphne, the game that everyone talks about but nobody watches, has 5 million and has made 3 million this month, which, it's doing pretty well. Like if Expedition 33 didn't come out, people did recommend Wizardry. Again, everyone talks about it and makes it to be this big game. Nobody watches it. Like, I went to go check who's streaming it. There's like 3 people. I believe it, though. I believe this is a good game. I'm just saying that no one's gonna watch. It's like PGR. they're both really good games. Just nobody watches it on Twitch. Solo Leveling Arise has 4 million. I think this is a PvP game, right? I don't know. Reverse 1999. I know this game because of the hag tomboy. You know what they say, chat? With enough fire, you could reignite a dying star, making 4 million up by 1 million. That's pretty good. Azure Lane and Girls Frontline 2 are pretty much, I don't want to say the exact same game, but waifu simulator. Girls Frontline 2 is being raved about in my Discord, which if you want to join my Discord, 18+, it's in the description. I'm pretty much, I think once I get around to a good Spartan PGR, I'm gonna play this game. I want to have a good place in PGR in the story before I switch to another game. But of course, the early PGR story is, oh my goodness, it's bad. Anyways, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. Chat, I just watched the movie for this. It's only lost 100,000. This movie was pretty good. It was a beautiful movie. Onmyoji. I don't know what this is, but it just came out and it made almost $6 million. That's pretty good. That's kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Ball Legends down from 12 million to 6 million. I guess they had a good unit come out. That's kind of how that goes. Blue Archive is up to 6 million. I don't know what's going on in Blue Archive. Does anyone play this game? Is this game good? Anyways, Infinity Nikki. I think it's under a lot of controversy right now. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I believe so. I think there was something about how they made their practices a lot. They made a very unconsumer friendly change lately. I would have to look more into it. I don't really know. I know Black Beacon and Infinity Nikki are under fire right now, but still made 6.5 million. So, shmoney. Anyway, Summoner's War. I don't know what Summoner's. I know Summoner's War is an insanely old game, so that's good that it's still making money. Goddess of Victory, Nikki, is down 1 million, making 9.9 million. Shout out to the creator of Goddess of Victory, Nikki. He just became one of the wealthiest men in South Korea. I think this is off the back of Bready and Crust. Yes, and maybe like a little bit of Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid is probably like the oh my god, she's probably like one of the newest, most broken characters to come out. So that's where that's gonna be, you know. Hey, chubby girls sell, chat. There it is. There's your proof right there. You got it right there. Bready and Crust selling money. I'm hoping it's mostly Bready, but still, because if Bready sells, you know what, chat? If Bready sells, they're gonna make more of her. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm hoping for. And we're going to see how this looks like next month, because this is the 2.5 anniversary. So they have Mihara Overspec and Little Mermaid. And we're going to see how that goes from there. Fake Grand Order. Grandpa is still alive. 15 million. Pretty good. Arc Knights. I'm really waiting for Enfield. We're just going to see how that goes. This is 18 million. Zenless Zone Zero is up to 21 million. That's pretty good. I'm glad that it's going up a little bit. This is off the back of Vivian, if that sounds right. Yeah, this should be off the back of Vivian and a little bit of Trigger. So that's pretty good. We won't see Hugo's number, or even, I think Yijin should be out by May. If that sounds right, chat, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know when Season 2 is happening after Hugo's banner. So that might be June-ish, or if not, at the end of May, chat. Genshin Impact, 22 million. That's kind of disappointing, because I really wish that Verissa, my thick cow, sold a lot more. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see how Escoffier does. Me, personally, I love Escoffier. She's also voiced by Lumi from Genshin, from Wuthering Waves. You know, if anyone's going to bring this community together, it's going to be the voice actors, which is funny because we had voice actors tearing this community apart. Now we're going to do it the other way around and what's the word I'm trying to say? Surprise is going to be off the back of Wuthering Waves voice actors. Anyways, speaking of Wuthering Waves, up to 23 million. Okay, this is good, chat. These are good numbers. The only reason why I'm a little bit disappointed, even though these are made-up numbers, is because I would have liked to see Zany sell for at least 30 million. Not for any particular reason, but just because I'm such a Zany simp, I would have loved to see her break records. And, hey, if this game had made 40 million off the backs of Zany, I would have been happy. She deserves the world. She's one of the greatest characters I've ever seen. Naruto Mobile making 35 million. I don't. Your guess is as good as mine. Usually with these anime mobile games, it is come off the back of one unit. I don't know anything about Naruto Mobile. You know, Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, and Naruto Mobile. Pretty much, well, actually even more than that. Like Fate Grand Order, games like that. They pretty much fall off the back of that. I mean, you could say that for any of them, but it seems even more evident for these anime mobile games. Anyways, Pokemon TCG Pocket. I mean, chat, do you guys even consider it a gacha game? I know it's a gacha game by definition, but it's like, I'd rather it just not even be here, right? This is like the only game people will openly talk about out in public. Like, if someone is playing Zenless Zone Zero and Pokemon out in public, you'd probably go and try to talk to the Pokemon person before Zenless Zone Zero. But it is what it is. It's in here by definition. We might as well talk about it. Love and Deep Strokes at number 2, making 65 million. Women are still lonely. Zenless Love and Deep Dick are delivering. I'm all about it. If us guys have our Gooner game, ladies, you should have your own. I think they should come out with more, but until then, Love and Deep Space kind of has a monopoly on that space. And until another game comes out, these are kind of the numbers we're expecting to see out of Love and Deep Space, and I'm all about it. Hey, I'm an equal opportunist gooner. We all have needs, chat. We're all lonely. If a gacha game is going to fill that void for you, ladies, I can't. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get judgment out of your boy is what I'm saying. Anyways, at the number 1 spot, we're looking at Honkai Star Rail, making $102 million. Wow, that's That's a lot. Holy shit. I mean, chat, I'm not really surprised. I'm not going to lie. If you were to tell me that Honkai Star Rail, what is this? China alone. China. Honkai Star Rail is beloved in China. I think they love this game. China is making a lot of money. Also, geez, do you see that disparity when it comes to love in deep space? It has 65 million and 52 million of that is in China alone. Yeesh. Anyways, Honkai Star Rail made 102 million. This is off the back of Castress alone, I think. Castress alone made $100 million. Oh, shit. Man. Chat, I don't think they're getting rid of global passives. I'm not going to lie. Although this is Castress. Oh, my. Actually, no. It only gets worse from here, actually, in terms of how broken the global passives are. The global pass, like Castress's global passive isn't that bad, but going onwards from here, they only get worse is what I'm trying to say, chat. Now let's look at, I wanted to look at this as well. I wanted to see where a lot of this money is coming from. China did not spend at all last month. They were probably waiting for Castress and all of the anniversary stuff because there is a lot of anniversary things out here. Global spent 39 million. Jeez. So this is like going outside of anything outside of China is probably global, you know, unless there's something else. CN spent 12 million on Wuthering Waves. I see this being a lot bigger in Western outside of this chart because we don't play it on mobile. This is supposed to be, you know, these are the made up mobile numbers. These are not the PC numbers, which is what a lot of us play Wuthering Waves on, because I'm not going to lie, I don't know how you would play that on a mobile. China figured it out. Shout out to China. Let's see. Global for Zenless Zone Zero. That's good to see. I'm so glad to see that Zenless Zone Zero is doing pretty good. What is this? SD Gundam Generational Eternal. Or Generation Eternal made 10 million off the rip. Hey, if you make anything with a Gundam IP, a lot of the times it's gonna slap. Cookie Run Kingdom is global, making a lot. Zenless Zone Zero, 9 million in China. 11 Deep Space, 9 million in global. Damn. Getting a lot of money out of there. Uma Musume is going to be coming to NA, I think. It should have a global release soon. I need to look at what Onmyoji is. I don't know what that is. It's Chinese. Oh, it's a Chinese-only game, so I probably won't be able to see what this is, but I will like to look into it. Infinity Nikki. I want to see where Blue Beacon and Infinity Nikki are next month because of the controversy going on. Unless they fix what is happening, I don't know what the numbers are going to be next month, but you know, the best when something breaks the game in a way where, how do I say this? In the way where pulling is affected, that's when you're going to get a lot of people quitting the game and where they're actually going to get hit in their wallet and people need to listen. Anyways, chat. Are any of these numbers surprising to you? Remember, these are totally 100% real. Chat, I verified these for myself. Believe me. Smile. I'm totally right. Anyways, chat, comment, like, subscribe, become a member, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.